My people, Kira. Now this thing about this Naira thing where they happen, I say not quickly gist to now. They hear authentic information from the source for inside Asorok. You know how the Asorok cabal, they mislead Buhari into this petrol and Naira crisis. Who are the plot to make one of them presidential candidates? They want to force that person on us. As Nigeria, we suffer on the crisis caused by the petrol scarcity and Naira swap, they call them swap. It don't they reveal, say, na Azoro Cabal, led by, they say the name na Malam Mamandu Adaura. They inside the problem where they make Nigeria suffer at the moment. From authentic sources, genuine, that those who lost the primaries of APC, I'm not going to name names out. You know them now, people from that place now. They are trying to convince Daura to change the president's mind in his support for Ashiwaju Jagaban, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The report suggests that the plotters, those people with the plan, this fifth columnist, they don't sell Domi to Daura. Mama and Daura. And then Mama and Daura too, go tell Buhari that Tinubu no go respect Buhari if he become president. Atiku tell Daura several lie story by a team of blackmailers. You know them now, in the media aid, all these people were in set up. So he carried them to argue the point with Malam Daura. With the likes of person, when we know them on television station for Nigeria, they say, give this story where you hear them, it go fear you small. They go tell Malam Dara, that the Fulani go suffer under a president from the south. According to the source, Dino Welaye, that person will do on top of tree for hours. When he run, climb tree, stay there overnight or even for days. Dino dey there. Sokoto governor, Aminu Tambuwa, they say in part of them. And Sule Lamido with Oga Raymond Tokwesi. That's what they say. That source says the information explains, say, Melaye and members of his group, they play on the Daura's mindset. These people where I don't mention, they say they're very good at that. By putting in this sentiment about Fulani, that they are trying to put Fulani interest above any other interest in Nigerian politics. So they come convince Daura that he should protect the Fulani through Atiku Abubakar to come into the next administration. We could not allow Southerner to come, for that administration. Because they say they don't discover an alleged plan by Tinubu and some instant leaders to work against Fulani interest after taking over from the south if a Southerner like Tinubu become president. Atiku go visit Daura again. This time, Daura promised him, say, he go find a support, a way to make it happen so that Atiku go become the president. So they come ask Atiku to go and raise 85 billion naira. Atiku come tell them, say, nah, he no go fit get 85 billion naira now because he still dey suffer. He still dey try to recoup the money wey he spent in the last election after losing to Buhari. So Daura come look at another way to plan the thing to convince Buhari to reimburse PDP states. He come tell Buhari, say, Baba, oh yeah, my brother, give all the PDP states money. The money where they use to implement federal projects so that they go see him as a good leader who know they discriminate between parties. They say Buhari come agree with Naira and you know, he come agree say na true, you know, say Buhari too in the pro very full animal. So Atiku come warm himself to the heart of the PDP governors who go benefit from the money where Buhari go give them. So Naira, you know, Naira na Buhari's cousin. So he come convince Buhari, and Buhari pay the money to the states. Some of those governors will benefit from that windfall na some Wike of Rivers State, Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State, and Godwin Obaseki of Edo State. Their plan failed because when they reach Wike now, you know Wike now, he surrender the money we can get from Buhari. It's a lie. No shishi. But you know Okowa now. Now he come release huge sums of money to Atiku for the joint campaign. He go borrow money on behalf of the states, plus including the money we get from Buhari. So, you know, for the he come release them to Atiku. When the news of what their governor for Delta State, Okowa, do with their money, when go borrow plus one way they give them from the center. The civil servants and pensioners started to protest. You know, say they protest on the streets and ask Okowa to come and explain how he spend their money. The Southeast governors who benefit from Buhari's windfall also refused to surrender their money. When Atiku, where they face imminent failure, Naira call them for you know, as the money no reach the 85 million with their billion where they say make it go fine. Now Naira come call the central bank governor. And so they talk of Emefiele or Ayefele of central bank. Say Godwin Emefiele come on. And then he called the NNPC managing director, Alhaji Kyari, a Fulani, to join in the plot to blackmail APC into the failure so that they go set Nigeria against the party. Emefiele, you know, they difficult to convince to join the plot because, you know, he and Okowa na cousins from Agbo, Delta State. So there are work on Emefiele to convince Buhari about the international honor he go get if he organize credible election where they no go fit buy votes. And Emefiele, he too won't contest for governor now, for president, you know. He don't buy motor, all the things when he go use bribe people. Now they hear say Buhari call at that time say lie he war. You know no way. Be careful. Oh. So you know they difficult to convince at all. As him be Okowa council from Agbo for Delta State. Naira can work on Emefiele to convince Buhari about the international honor we go get if you organize that election well. Emefiele come bypass the finance minister. Is when they supervise that finance minister gets supervisory authority of the central bank, but come sidetrack that one. Go convince Buhari to change the currency. So the excuse now to prevent vote buying. You know now, Buhari, our president, Baba go slow. He agree, you know, ignorantly say, you know, they say he wants people to say him as in get integrity, is upright, you know, they lie. He just buy the idea from Emefiele. Even the federal minister of finance, they know they're happy with the plan without their input. But they are convinced Buhari that Naira change was the best option for Buhari to organize a clean, free and fair election. So Kyari, you know, the managing director of NNPC, he too quickly come join the plot so that they go fit keep him for office, you know, if Atiku enter. But then he started his own fuel distribution wahala to cripple the nation. That was how that resulted in the suffering of all Nigerians, in which the APC government is held responsible. Not knowing that now PDP, they work in collaboration with Buhari's nephew, died. In the last few days, Dino Melaye, he don't visit Emefiele house during late night, dark hours, along with some CBN senior officials of Fulani stock, according to another credible source in Abuja. And so with the imminent failure in Atiku's camp, the option of blackmailing APC as a bad party is better. They come set up Nigerians against the party by the twin plot, suffer them with their money. If you get money for bank, if you take it. At little you go fit take it. And then petrol scarcity. When they know say election, don't they near door. Say Tinubu, APC one comment out through the APC. And they think say if they suffer the people, they go say APC government no good anymore. They no go vote it. That was the plan. They say they were planning. So they go, Emefiele can't go print. As they don't agree, say make it go print. He can't go print little amount of new currency. About 1/10 of the money we in get from the old currency. People they put old currency in. They don't put loads of money back in. But you go print just 1/10 of it, like you get 1,000 naira back. You only print 100 naira. So, and he come tell them, say, look, by this time, short time, you want make them bring their old money and take new one. The new one we know we discuss. So he come create scarcity. By this plot, from the petrol and the Naira, Nigeria would just campaign against APC, say they not go vote as a bad party. Because they suffer and it's time for election. Who you go vote? If not me, if not you. But all the plots collapse as northern governors, led by El Rufai, got wind of the plot. They hear him. Say El Rufai, na papa padio, Buhari padi. In fact, he convinced Buhari, say make them go visit Tinubu that time, so that Buhari could fit enter on the platform of APC. That's how close they got Buhari and El Rufai there. Now Rufai they advise Buhari self. They like each other since the days of even before I think CPC or whatever they call them. So El Rufai go tell Buhari about the problem, reminding him about the sacrifices the northern politicians made to give him victory. He remind Buhari, say, remember, now me tell you, say make we go meet Tinubu. Don't say without Tinubu, for become president. They tell him clearly, say, the West will naturally join the East to end the union called Nigeria. If Buhari continue to stick with Daura and them plot to retain power in the North. They told him about the truth about the impending danger if northern politicians break the agreement with their southern counterparts. More so that the last constitutional conference recommended power rotation between North and South. For now, PDP's plot with Daura, who wants a Fulani man to succeed Buhari at all costs, may fail, as Buhari may not be able to control the anger and rebellion that will follow the failure to take power back to it. You can see what is happening already. You can see. You go keep people. I say, make a kule yan you. The latest way we hear, say now the fifth columnist, the cabal for inside that place now, Asura. Aisha warn us. Say the thing where they happen inside that Asura. The cabal self no fit. And then they controlling your husband. And to even see your husband at times. The thing where they happen inside that place. Not be small. Anyway, we go keep you posted.